Yeah, no, TV's... It's not that the matchups are bad. It's that I think almost without doubt, like, StarCraft 2 did the mirrors better. ZVZ, I think there's no question. PvP, I think, as well. I mean, we have some silly-ass PvPs happen in StarCraft 2 sometimes, but StarCraft 1 PvP, like a really great, interesting, different game, is hard to find. And then StarCraft 1 TVT, I like it personally as a Terran player who's a fan of high-brain athletics, but it does turn into Turtle Fest very often. All right, guys. It's PvP. It's the finals. It's a best of 5. Bottom left, we have MaxPax. Top right, we have herO. It's the best CVZ I cast in Brood War? I'm honestly not sure. Nothing comes to mind. And... all right, 1 gate each so far. Second gate going up. Does MaxPax make that second gate? We're going to see in a moment. Might skip it. MaxPax plays way more out of the box than most Protosses. Well, herO's pretty out of the box, too. I can't not say that. But MaxPax going to 1 gate opener. And you can 1 gate open. It's generally a Stargate opener if you go 1 gate. 86% versus 14. Whoever's on 14, you guys should go put your salt on. That's crazy odds. That's crazy odds. This is actually a good match. herO, I would say, is a little bit favored, but it's like it's not 86-14. Absolutely not. All right, so yeah, I'm predicting MaxPax will see a Stargate out of here. Stalker Sentry out of herO, so it looks like he wants to expand. There's the Stargate, puts it right down in front of the probe. It's not like it's a surprise anyways. When you go one gate, it's like almost always the case. Now, actually, I'm not super familiar with what like the PvP StarCraft 2 European metagame is, because like I feel like every time I watch European PvP, which is not that often, because Europe really is a region dominated by Zergs, and then like the other really high-ranking players are all Terran. So I feel like I just don't see PvP from there all that much. But I feel like it's definitely very different PvP style from Korea. Like already you see the 1 gate opener, which is, it's not unheard of in Korea, but it's definitely not common. Throws on that shield battery on, on the low ground. Puts one in his main, just for that safety's sake, in case he is going to be playing against an Oracle as well. So an Oracle going to be popping out here shortly. Of course, herO utilizing the sentries for his scouting. Sees the Oracle, so really great scout right there. And decides to follow it. I think that that's fine. You don't need to scout the rest of the base, because there's nothing else that can really be happening. Ooh, yes! Sick force fields. Really good. Beautiful pick off there. But yeah, following the Oracle and just knowing the exact moment in time and space where it is really, really useful here. All right, so, sorry, MaxPax coming in with another Oracle now from the other side. So he's got the double Oracle now. Good damage put on it. Oh! Yeah, herO maybe just slightly off there. Slightly off. I feel like he didn't need to lose 3. Should have lost 2. Unforgivable. All right, blink on both sides. Worker count within 1. Now, games that open up looking like this, I personally, because we get a lot of games that actually open with something like this, where it's like a more defensive opener from herO, and then you have the more harassment-based opener from MaxPax, and then they both go into Blink Stalker, right? Blink Stalker is generally just the mid-game of PvP, almost no matter what you do. Not in every case, but almost always, right? So in situations like this, I always like the Stargate player a little bit more. The scouting is a bit better. Sentries are good, right? But force fields don't do much in Blink Stalker versus Blink Stalker. Yeah, you're getting some scouting, but the Oracle does just as good a job and has counter harassment potential. So yeah, I generally like if you were to like tell me I get to play from one of these spots, I would take MaxPax. They're both playable and everything. By the way, it's those oracles. You can see how annoying they are, right? Like he's standing in these very defensive spots. The oracles are still on the side. He doesn't actually have a way to clear it because he can't go like a Phoenix right now. He can't do that because it's turning into mass Blink Stalker on both sides, which means if he were to try to do that, he could not defend his third. And if you cannot defend your third, your opponent will just run you over. So basically, they're both forced into exactly what they're doing right now. And that allows the oracles to have that big potential. Now, he's got this defensive shield battery. That's a kind of an interesting spot. And here it goes. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about, right? And 2 stalkers are in the main base. So those are 2 stalkers that can't be at the third base. So now, look, MaxPax, he's poking in. He's trying to see the stalker count. That's what he was doing there. He's taking a little look-see. He's like, do I have more stalkers here than you? No? Okay, that's fine. Turn around. What is this? What was that? Very surprised at that. Okay, flies into the... Now, I like that a lot, by the way. herO leaving the sentries. Because like I said, they're not that useful in these fights. The force fields aren't. Obviously, Guardian Shield's always good. All right, finally picks off one of those oracles. MaxPax backs all the way up. herO has really been doing a good job here. You know, despite some of the harassment damage he's taken, keeping that probe count high, keeping that supply count high. Dark Shrine coming up. That's an interesting Dark Shrine. What are we thinking about that Dark Shrine? What is that Dark Shrine for? Yeah, I mean, I guess sometimes you do see a late Robo after these Oracle openers. And once he basically dealt with the Oracles, you know, the scouting is way, way lower then. So yeah, maybe that's just a very big brain place to go, Dark Shrine. Seems like it. Another little poke in here. This seems to me more like MaxPax checking what's going on than anything. I don't think he thinks he can get damage done there. But maybe just checking the unit comp a little bit. Trying to act like he's going to attack. That's a very important concept in high level StarCraft. You want to act like you're going to attack even if you're not. You need your opponent to be a little bit on the defensive, or at least have the idea that you could be attacking. Blink DT for herO. Fascinating. I love it. 4th base is coming up on both sides. A little bit quicker for herO. Oh, the Immortal ad for herO. Okay. Immortals actually went like slightly out of fashion in PvP, more in the foreign scene than in the Korean scene. But anyways, hold on. We have this big battle coming in. DT getting into the natural, so a lot of damage being done to MaxPax during this. MaxPax is continuing his attack, so this is incredibly important for MaxPax. He needs to get this damage done because he's taking so much damage at home. DT's absolutely ravaging his mineral line. Look at that, 15 workers killed. And lost mining time as well. It's huge. It's huge. MaxPax has fallen very far behind from this. Oh, dude. That pylon. I wish we had a name for something like that. This DT absolutely killing everything. What a killer. Yeah, so herO has gained quite an edge here, I would say. He's actually walking out with 3 more DTs. That is a bit excessive. I'm not a fan of these 3 DTs. Like, they might do something, but that's a lot of money. I almost feel like I just want an additional Archon or 2. Because, like, once you deal this type of damage, I feel like just mass up. Okay, blinks 1 DT forward, so 2 of them get detected. Observer following the other one. Okay, blinks to kill these DTs. He will pick those off. Well, can't argue with the results, I guess. Well, I can, but I won't this time. Gets 8 probes, keeps him back. MaxPax is down 20 workers. Similar army supply. Big important thing to mention here. I wish we could see the army count, like the exact compositions. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Okay, he actually blinks way to the side to let the Archon and Immortal up. And it seems like he's slightly ahead on Zealots, but behind on Stalkers. So I'm not entirely sure about this. He is the one with an Archon. The Archon incredibly important when Zealots are fighting Zealots. And warps in 4 more DTs. So MaxPax maybe can hold the actual main thing, but the harassment that's coming down here with the DTs is pretty significant. Oh my god, the Oracle doesn't have the energy for detection. Oh my god. He almost picked off that Robo. A blink forward here from MaxPax to get the Prism, but has to walk back. Calls GG, and herO going to take game number 1. Very well done from herO. I liked the beginning of the mid-game position for MaxPax. I think that it was good. He was doing a good job with the Oracles. The DTs ended up doing more damage than anticipated. And don't forget, that was one of the main things I was talking about in the early game was, what is this DT Shrine timing? Because he, like, basically he got rid of the Oracles and instantly went Dark Shrine, right? He pushed you. He didn't kill both, but he killed one, and the other one's, like, low on energy, and, like, he has enough defense up. And he just instantly drops the Dark Shrine. And that's what basically won the game. So, like, a very big brain play when you think about it, right? Your opponent's scouting goes away and you instantly go for it. So the DTs are literally the fastest that you could ever expect. Really well done. Ugh, okay. Oh, I hate you. I hate you so much. Yeah, we are live. Don't listen to Clever StarCraft guy. He harasses me every day. It's really a terrible relationship, very one-sided. But yeah, guys, when this finishes, we will be playing some Brood War as well. So hope you stick around for that, and let's get into the next game. Game number 2. This is a best of 5, so this is not ending here. And honestly, I don't expect it to be one-sided. I don't expect, like, herO to sweep here, even though he outplayed him that game. Thank you, Arctic Fox. You're very kind. Thank you for the sub. What a smart man Arctic Fox is to subscribe to this channel so he doesn't have to see the commercials. That's amazing. You guys should do that as well. Okay, we're on Babylon. Bottom right, we got MaxPax. Top left, we have herO. And let's see how they want to play it. So this has a ramped natural, and they're both going to take advantage of that. This has become much more common. I remember when this first started really popping up. Basically what you do is, because it's a small ramped natural, you can just make a wall so your opponent can't really get up, and that can turn into like a proxy shield battery, void ray, stalker against the same thing up the ramp while you take a nexus. I don't know if that's the way that they're going to want to play this. That went out of style a little bit. Void rays did get some nerfs a couple patches ago. But you can still do the stalker one. You could still do the void ray one too. It's still doable. I've seen it recently, but I think not as much. And they're doing basically the same builds here. So there's also this interesting thing where it's likely they'll both pylon block each other's nexuses, which will force a zealot out on both sides and continued tech. So we'll see if they do that. You gonna throw it down? MaxPax, you gonna put a pylon? We'll see in a moment. See, herO, he's just kind of patrolling it. Now, you don't have to do that. You don't have to. Looks like MaxPax, he waits for the cybernetics core and then goes up the ramp. Because then you don't have enough money anymore. And herO does opt to throw the pylon down. Goes up to the main. We'll see the double gas. And does the cancel as his probe comes back down. You know, if you have a zealot about to pop out, the pylon is obviously not worth as much. MaxPax almost having a better read of when he needed the pylon, when he did not. Stargate on both sides. This is very normal for these positions, guys. This is basically what this looks like on ramped naturals when people decide to do this. It's like exactly as expected, I would say. So MaxPax a little bit later on the expand. He will get it. Ah! He tried. He tried for the one final block. It's not that big a deal that MaxPax is just slightly behind on that Nexus. That's not likely to really change anything here. All right, Stargate's going to finish up. Phoenix? Oh, are we going to have Phoenix both sides? Tell me. One time. One time. No, it's an Oracle, of course. MaxPax has to be creative. Yeah. Well, Phoenix versus Phoenix is, like, truly hilarious. And I can talk about Phoenix versus Phoenix for fucking decades. But right now, look at this. MaxPax pushing in. He has that one extra unit, and he's actually, yeah, that was funny. He's like targeting the pylon down. He wants to kill the pylon to stop production. And look at this sit here right now. Where's that Oracle? That Oracle is coming across the map. The Phoenixes are dealing with this Zealot, and it might... We'll see if it gets back in time. Ooh! Yeah, I don't know what the Oracle's going to get done, honestly. I don't think it's going to get much of anything. No, by the way, one of the most important change ever made to the game for a mirror matchup, I would say, was when they changed the Oracle. Because it used to get completely railed by Phoenixes. It was light and now it's armored, right? So now Stalkers can actually defend it, and Phoenixes don't destroy it. Because before that, we had so many Phoenix versus Phoenix wars, which are comical. Oh my god, we might get into it. Second Stargate for MaxPax. Because I do want to talk about Phoenix versus Phoenix, because it's like, it's one of the silliest things in the whole world. Like, actual optimal Phoenix versus Phoenix play turns into, like, 5 Stargate Phoenix Nexuses everywhere and pylons everywhere. I kid you not. That's literally what it turns into, and you make 1 sentry for the Guardian Shield. It's like the dumbest thing you've ever seen in any game. But look, okay, the Phoenixes dive in. And herO's already changing his tech, so it looks like MaxPax is going to be the Phoenix leader, and we're not going to see any more Phoenixes out of herO. So what this does, okay, you don't actually want to lose Phoenix versus Phoenix and to be the guy who tech switches. That gives a big advantage to the Phoenix player, the guy who's still on Phoenix, because this is what happens. It gets super one-sided, and then they have all these great harassment units that can do other things as well. And see, the old, when that was light, that would have died to the Phoenix, and that was such a big change. Anyways, herO is hiding a Dark Shrine because he wants to get like a free win here. This is so funny. But right now, MaxPax is dominating, just to make this completely clear. Like, he is doing everything right. Roddy would be clapping his hands right now like a seal man, because he's not even getting Warp Gate. He's just putting every single bit of gas into these Phoenixes. And what you're going to see is he's going to fly across. He's going to absolutely pulverize the other Phoenixes and then just kill 1,000,000 probes, because that's what you do. Now, a little proxy coming up here from herO. There is the double Oracle flying in. So that's a pretty big deal. Like, herO has taken some risks here, and they're paying off. The recall will bring him back, but look at the amount of probes he killed. That's serious, man. Like, you lose the Phoenix War, and you're like, well, he has a lot of Phoenixes. I better use units that Phoenixes can kill. And you kill 14 probes with it. And then you just risk DT. Like, he's literally going to walk those in and the game's over. Like, as soon as they swipe one time, MaxPax will GG. Watch. Anticlimactic. MaxPax must be shaking his head and screaming at his computer right now, because there's 0% chance of winning this from here. See? I'm really surprised he didn't GG right away. Like, this position, like, if you're going Phoenix and they sneak DT on you, you're done. Yeah, he's like trying to... He's getting a couple of oracles out. But like you split the DTs up, you can make more. It's whatever. He's killed 15 workers. It's bad news bears, man. And here's the other thing, too. You can do funny stuff like make an Archon now, too. And Phoenixes can't lift an Archon. Dude, the cruelest thing is hope or something. What is that? What is that quote? MaxPax is maintaining hope, and that's like, in this situation, the cruelest thing. Because I know he's been in this position 1,000 times, as every Protoss player has. Oh, he didn't split him enough. But yeah, it's 17 workers against 40 right now, and he's just single filing in DTs. Oh man, so funny. The Robo is unpowered as well. And look, another DT just walks in. He's like, "Oh, you did another revelation? Well, here's another DT. Do you have another revelation?" He's like, "Well, I will in a minute." The funny thing is, the actual army of MaxPax is 1,000,000,000,000 times better at this point. This is so funny that he made this many DTs as well. Dude, he's got to make Archons at home right now. Like, he has to just make Archons now. There are a lot of Nexuses being made. He's still just making the DTs. Look at the army supply. He's got 8 army supply. It's all DTs, man. It's just DTs walking in. His army supply was 2 against 31. It's so funny. And look at this tag team. He has to recall it. I mean, he has to tag it, and then he has to lift it, and then he has to hit it with the Void Ray. This is so funny. This is the worst A-team I've ever seen for dealing with DTs. It's Ocean's 4. It's like so bad. Ugh. Dude, look at this, man. herO, he just keeps making invisible men. This is the best Protoss in the world, guys. GG. Best Protoss in the entire world. He made like 15 DTs in a row and just sent them in single file. PvP, boys. It's all after you won a game off a single stasis. Yeah, man. These Protoss players, they make those opportunities. Oh, man. All right. We're going to be going into Dragon Scales map number 3, I believe. No, the story I was telling about worst players, that was during Heart of the Swarm. No, you can't ban home smack. Sorry. Oh, gosh. Any era for a... Guys, what is a trip down memory lane type of GSL season? I think the season where Sulky reverse swept Innovation is a pretty cool one. Obviously, the season where Squirtle and MVP ended up in the finals. That's like the finals most people that meet me tell me that was the finals that they most liked. Yeah, the Beyond season was really, really good. Yeah, that was a good one. All right, we're getting into the next game, guys. Get ready for this. Here we go. Game number 3. I almost mentioned that, Ophidian. I almost mentioned that. I'm like, should I say his name? I'm like, guys, yeah. Remember the life versus parting game where the game speed was not on the correct speed and parting held an all-in that no one thought he would hold? That was the craziest thing that's ever happened in esports, I think. That the pro gamers, the commentators, and the fans, no one realized it was on a different game speed because it was so aggressive and so crazy. What a game that was. And that was such a... It was a good season in general. Anyways. Yeah, lots of things to do down memory lane. So we have MaxPax in the bottom right. And in the top left, we have herO. He says, sorry, but it actually timed out perfectly. Oh, damn. Mapu has to pee, too. Oh, he's taking a break, my man. Let's give him his privacy. All right. Hopefully, we have MaxPax take a map here. I'd be kind of surprised if herO just 3-0s. It's a volatile matchup, and MaxPax is good at it, and this is, you know... I'd hope he'd be able to give herO a little bit of a run for his money, but... we have those, you know, this is very similar to that previous game, right? Where it's the naturals with the ramps, where they're deciding to go ahead and wall those. herO's doing a very good job of blocking MaxPaxes. I actually was kind of not paying complete attention. So I gotta say, on the side of MaxPax, this has to be extremely annoying. The fact that herO's Nexus is almost done, and MaxPax, like, doesn't have a rush underway, like he hasn't optimized to do a bust of some sort. This feels very bad for MaxPax right now, in my opinion. Yeah, WC, water closet. Did you guys not know that? That was actual lingo in StarCraft 1. If you had to go to the toilet, you had to go to the bathroom, like you were practicing with someone, you'd say BRB W.C. That's literally what everyone would type to each other. That was, yeah, that's how you would communicate that you had to go pee. All right, so this Zealot is taking a little bit of a beating. Ooh, I like that idea from MaxPax. We put the Zealot on the Stalker. It makes sense. Ooh, that was good micro from herO. Running that far through the bush, then turning around. Very good stuff. And look at this. He turns around completely. I dig it, man. These little micro moments. I love them. All right, picks off that, that's a little bit painful. Oracle's about to pop. Is he going to need to use it? Yeah. And he keeps it on. He's going to hunt the Stalker. You know what? This runaway from herO, I think specifically was to drain the energy. Because look, the energy goes down to 2. You can't even harass with this for a while. You have to wait for your Oracle to gain energy again. Because I was like, why not just keep it there? He's going to kill it. That was like my first newbie thought. And then herO's like, LOL. No, we're just going to make him use up every ounce of energy. So really nice. All right, Warp Gate upgrades finishing. herO actually adding a lot of gateways here, which was unexpected, but it looks like he just wants to get pretty aggressive. MaxPax starts a Void Ray, which is exactly what he needs in this situation. I see that a second battery is being made. Not exactly sure where it is. All right, some good harassment from MaxPax. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, I think MaxPax is looking really good right now. The opening looked rougher for him, but herO's going super aggro, lost those probes, so the probe count is now even, and he's going to be fight. Look at this. Slow warp-ins, which are getting picked off by MaxPax. Damn, dude. Wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. MaxPax wins this game. herO's got nothing going on. Nothing. He's got only gateways. He's got no tech. Look, his Twilight is slower. There's double Oracle to harass him. Super dead. Yes, this is a live tournament, everybody. Live, being played right this second. Blink on the way. Yeah, MaxPax is really in a dominating spot right now. The Oracle's pinning herO in, dealing harassment damage. herO takes a very fast third base. I like it because he needs a risk. You need to take some sort of risk here to come back. But MaxPax is already building that proxy pylon. So that makes it, like, incredibly difficult. Well, let's see if he actually pulls off the attack. 2 more gates finishing. His own third Nexus gets started as well. Oh, nice grab there. MaxPax trying to get out with his remaining Oracle. Looks like he will. Okay, the double Adept. Utilizing it for a scout right now. Doesn't actually see the Nexus. Didn't quite get in range of that, but the idea of making a couple of Adepts on the side isn't too bad. You know, they can still be utilized for harassment in the mid-game. Here we're just looking for anything you can get. Doesn't quite get the Oracle here. Another nice catch there from MaxPax. Gonna eliminate that gate. herO is actually collapsing upon him as quickly as he can. I don't believe herO actually wins the battle, though, does he? Like, I believe the actual... Yeah, the quality of the army is higher for MaxPax slightly here. Especially if we're sitting in a more defensive stance, like right here with the battery. Right? Yeah. Like, what... That is so aggro from herO. See? Yeah, that was an easy hold. And we actually went from even supplies to plus 13 supply on MaxPax. I'm surprised he did that. Like, he was making a couple of Adepts, and there's no reason to think that MaxPax doesn't have, you know, the same Stalker count, right? So you're playing probably with, like, 1 less Stalker here, and then also against a Void Ray, also against a Shield Battery, also against quick Warpins, because you're next to a Nexus. So, yeah, I'm not sure what that was all about. That didn't make sense to me. Like, a lower-level player, he probably kills him there because the lower-level player, like, missed a unit or something. But, I mean, at this level, MaxPax is good enough that's not really going to happen. All right, Dark Shrine is on the way for MaxPax. Taking maybe a little bit of a note out hero's book. Not the same type of circumstance, but when you get ahead, Dark Shrine becomes very, very good. Charge coming up for herO. He's actually already making Zealots as well. Not liking this for herO, man. Well, the Zealots actually do a good job tanking at the front there, giving him some extra hits with his own Stalkers. Now, that's a lot of Zealots, right? Now, this is something that evolved, like... God, I'm actually getting bad with dates now. 4 years ago or something, where it went from mid-game Immortal countering Stalkers to Zealots actually counter everything. So that's what hero's trying right now. He's saying, okay, we have charge, but that is a beautiful blink back. Oh my god, and the overcharge was good, but a great target down there from herO. Really prioritizing correctly, but MaxPax is using surface area perfectly. If this was wide open, he would have lost to this. Instead, he is going to hold. Yeah. 99% sure he's going to hold. His DT doing some work here as well. And, well, MaxPax actually does get pushed back like hella hard. What the hell? How did he get that many Zealots in there? The DT is pushing everything back? I gotta tell you, that was an impressive attack from herO. The DTs of MaxPax really doing a ton of work here. Double Robo coming up for herO. Doesn't have that detection that he needs. That was so much closer than I thought it would be. It actually looked like MaxPax might get broken for a moment. But the way he pulled back, like his blinks down and like the surface area the Zealots were not getting. I was talking about that earlier in the night about so much of the power of charge lots is about are they getting the actual connections. Because when they start running around behind each other, they become a garbage unit. It's the hard thing about balancing melee units in general. But anyways, another attack in. He has the overcharge ready, though. The DT's here as well. And herO simply must pull back. His army getting much, much smaller. He's lost way too many probes. I think we're going to be seeing a GG come out of herO here in a moment. Like, he's still trying because he did get an edge there tempo-wise. But I think he's lost it completely. With all those probes dying. Oh, that was so sick. He made a little box for the DT. It's too many probe kills. 32 workers against 65. Like, MaxPax just has to hit his rounds, and he's good. Disruptor even coming up from MaxPax, getting his own charge and +2. Finding all these pylons that the Zealots have been coming from. And hero's play seems to be just make more Zealots, make more Stalkers. You can't blame him. Like, he doesn't have time to transition to anything else. As you see, the Disruption Ball comes out. Actually misses there. Good pullback from herO. Charges forward. Oh, that pylon ate 4 of his charge lot charges. Links forward. Okay, he'll GG from here. This is too much. All right. We have ourselves a series. So 2-1 for herO right now. Yeah, he had like 3 overcharges on that battery that saved him so hard. Yeah, I don't know. That was an interesting game. I was surprised how well the charge lot timing did for herO. I really didn't think it would do as well as it did. He had like extra Zealots coming from the left. I guess I didn't realize there was a pylon down there or something. I'm not sure. Anyways, solid hold. The itch to switch to Protoss. In StarCraft 2, I am a Protoss player. Guy in the chat. Why would I be anything else, you know? Every game, the Protoss who made DTs has won. We've had stuff like that in the past. That's actually a funny thing that you point out. I didn't think of that. But definitely stuff like that occurs. Where you're like, wow. Seems like this is a good unit. I've played StarCraft 2 since 2012. The last time I was really active was 2017. I was very, very active in 2017. Yeah, that's right, because that's when Remaster came out. Remaster came out later in the summer. And then I just kind of, like, switched. All right, we're getting into game number 4. I hope that you guys are enjoying the cast here tonight. I've been enjoying doing some ESL Open Cups. Please do make sure that you're following the channel. I appreciate it. A lot of you StarCraft 2 fans that we don't see in here as often. I do mostly just ladder Brood War. But you'd enjoy that too if you give it a fucking chance already. God. I love both games, and you can trust me, they're both great. So, yeah, follow the channel, and after we're done this tournament, we're going to ladder some Brood War, and you can see the beauty of that as well. Oh, I don't know, Artosis, like, the units, you fight the units, and the AI, and, No. Stop it with that shit. Like both the StarCrafts, or you're a dork. Okay? Now, we're on Gressvon. One thing that I think everyone noticed at Katowice, Gressvon gave us the best games overall. This map just continually produces great games. I don't know exactly what it is about it, but it's definitely the case. I don't even like StarCraft 2. I'll take any Artosis content without chat donos. Yeah, no one's donoing. I don't know. That's fine. It's kind of nice to be quiet for a little bit. Kind of nice to be quiet. But anyways, let's take a look where we're at here, right? So one thing to mention is that this map doesn't have the ramped expansion that we saw in the last 2 maps. So you're going to get a more, I don't know if we'd call it standard, but probably because most maps don't have the ramped natural. But I guess a more standard opener PvP. Looks like we're going to get a 2-gate opener from herO and a 1-gate from MaxPax.
Artosis!
Thanks. Yeah. And so... Okay, this is kind of interesting. It's double Stalker from herO. The last time that we had this type of build from MaxPax... excuse me. I have like a burp coming. The last time that okay, so it's a hidden Twilight. That could be Blink or that could be DT. I think it's going to be Blink. But anyways, the last time that we had MaxPax do a 1-gate expansion into Stargate.
Anonymous donated $3.33.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. But the last time we had this, herO was already going Stalker Sentry, right? When you go Stalker Sentry, that's for an expansion. You never make an early Sentry on any attacking build. This is an attacking build from herO. He went double Stalker, so minimum he's looking for pressure. And as soon as he hides the Twilight, you know that it's more than that. So he's going into 3-gate Blink Stalker against a very fast expansion from MaxPax with an Oracle. So Oracles are not going to help at all against Stalkers, basically. Stalkers just absolutely demolish Oracles. So what information is he going to get with this first Oracle? Is it going to be enough? Can he put up enough defenses to hold on? Honestly, I think his only chance will be to go up his ramp. I can't see any way that your second gate can be this late and you go Oracle into Void Ray and you have this Nexus and you hold on against Blink Stalker 3-gate on one base. I can't imagine that ever happening. So MaxPax very aggressive on his micro here because he knows he has a battery and herO does not. So it's very important for him to do that, get as many shots in as he can.
Ryan 514 donated $100.
Damn, Ryan 514. Baller, dude. Thank you. You're the man.
Kyrie Irving donated $3.33. Hi Artosis, smile, you sound wicked cute, smile, love you.
Thank you. I am wicked cute. And you know what, Ryan 514 thinks so too. Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate you guys. So we have this attack incoming now, right? We have triple battery, 1 void. He is making a second void. Dude, okay, so the Oracle obviously doing a very good job.
Sorrow_games donated $3.33. I did this out of spite.
Okay, I'll take that spite. The Oracle, I think, provided a very good distraction here. Now, let's see. Oh, you got to be careful there. Okay, takes some hull damage, but blinks it out. That's a lot of batteries, and he has a 3rd Void Ray on the way. You know, maybe I don't know the math on this that well. I haven't seen, like, 3-gate Blink Stalker all in against this type of build from MaxPax. I honestly haven't seen something like this in a million years. Maybe MaxPax can just hold.
X333.
Hey, thanks, man.
RT.
Yes.
RT.
Okay.
RT.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. But yeah, so right now the Stalkers are like, you got to reduce the Void Ray count. Oh my God, look at that! Oh, he puts down the Stasis Ward, but loses the Void Rays. Huge problem losing 2 Voids. So yeah, okay, this makes more sense this way. And then he blinks 1/4 to take that out. Blinks on top of the Void, but there's an overcharge. Does end up getting it. Oh my God. MaxPax is still holding, but he is about to run out of his overcharge. The overcharge is done. This is Blink Stalker against non-Blink Stalker. And eventually you get enough that you actually basically one-volley Stalkers and the batteries don't help nearly as much. So that's the problem, is as herO hits this critical mass where he's dealing damage quicker than the heal comes, MaxPax doesn't have a lot to do here, right? He lost the Void Rays, and that's really key. I gotta say, the defense was better than I thought it would be from MaxPax, but the result is as expected. His build should not be able to hold that and do this. Now, he has an Immortal, and he did get another amazing Stasis Ward here. That is a seriously good Stasis Ward. But look at his battery energy. The middle one is gone. The bottom one's almost gone. The other one's half. That's rough. These are great Stasis Wards. He has an Immortal. There are things going on for him, but it looks like herO's going to rotate into the main base, which is kind of hilarious. Because up here, there's not too much either. Dude, what am I looking at? What's he healing? Okay, he's healing the pylon, and then it runs out, so now that's not healing anything. But his Immortal pushes us back? This is so wild. What am I looking at? Can MaxPax hold this? Is he just going to hold now with Immortals? He's like, well, the Void Rays died, so I should make Immortals now. Oh my God. The Immortal is dealing so much damage here. You have to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me right now. What is going on? This is so crazy. Okay, I like that, tripping it up. Now, the Immortal is really the last line of defense here. He's losing the Stalkers. Is he going to have another? Oh, the volleys are too strong, man. He can't hit the critical mass he needs to keep the Stalkers off his back. Now, the 3 Adepts coming in is an interesting choice. Looks like he wants to shade through into the main base. Maybe you have to send the Oracle up to deal with that or something? Oh, boy. Oh, the Overcharge once again saves the day. No, he still has the Adepts. Did not shade them through. Oh, that's why. Okay. It's kind of funny. It slows the Immortal from coming down. That actually slowed the Immortal. Now, double Immortal. Now, he's got to target it. It can't be hitting Adepts. Oh, God. Okay, I think herO breaks him finally? Dude, shield batteries are just wild, are they not? Once again, this exact same thing going on. And an Immortal pops out. It's exactly the same thing over and over and over. herO's going to run out of minerals in his main base. I kid you not. That's what's going to happen. herO's going to lose because he's not mining anymore. I can't believe this game. This is the most absurd thing I've ever seen. Oh, no. Oh, no. The Immortal goes down. Oh, and he gets the sickest stasis ever. Dude, stasis ward is so strong. Holy God. This has saved him 4 times now. He was dead 4 times. And stasis ward saved him. This is crazy. And an Immortal is out before it's done. Look at this. His probes are fighting now, because why not? Oh, my God. All right. Stalkers blink forward here. Oh, my. Oh, he gets the heal. He's picking up more Stalkers. Dude, he has almost the same amount of Stalkers as herO. And he's fighting with it. Oh, the probes are coming to fight. He brought his own probes. This is so silly. Why are the probes here? He's bringing probes across. He's pulling the bots. He's pulling the bots. GG, that is the most insane hold I've ever seen in my whole life. That is the most absurd hold that I have ever seen. I was so sure. I'm like, there's no way, right? There's no way that you can go 1 gate Nexus Oracle against 3 gate Blink all in with the proxy and hold that. There's no way. There's not a possibility. And he holds it. Holy crap. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. I'm like, my face is like wiggling because like I got this grin that can't go away right now. What a hold from MaxPax. That is, I just can't believe that. I want to say something about imbalance, but it's a mirror matchup, you know? I want to say something. It's just, oh, it's insane. So, we're going to go into Game 5, which is best case scenario here. This PvP series really delivering, honestly. Going a lot longer than I thought it would. I thought this would be over like 30 minutes. Done and done. Ooh. What games? What games? Guys, I hope that you're enjoying. Ryan514, thank you again for the huge tip. $100. Do appreciate you, and everyone else as well. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure that you follow the channel. It's great to subscribe as well. I am planning on doing some more ESL Open Cups. I don't know if it'll be a completely regular thing or not. That hasn't been decided, but I'm enjoying it so far. It seems like you guys are too. So, here we go, guys. You ready? Are you ready for Game 5? Can you wear the cool jacket more? Yeah. Yeah, dude, you know what? I'll wear it tomorrow, too. It'll be a great stream. Just like today, wearing this cool jacket. All right, we're just about ready. Or not? I don't know, dude. All right, let's go. It's finally starting. Was herO? I didn't even look at the screen. He could have been. Sometimes in these tournaments we do server swaps, where you might do something like you know, play 2 games on Korea and 2 games on Europe and then 1 on NA or something like that, right? Things like that are pretty common as agreements between the players, especially when it's Europe versus Korea. It can be extra annoying. The one thing that you can do, but it's not necessarily good manner, is force the server that the tournament is for to be played. I believe that that's possible on the NA Cup. I know it used to be. I don't know if it still is, but anyways. Yeah. He could have been. It could have been like that one was played on EU. I'm not actually paying attention to that. Anyways. I don't care what server it's on, guys. Because Brood War only has 1 server. All right. So, here we go. It's all going to be decided here. Who is the new world champion of the NA ESL Open Cup? Now, 2 gate for herO. Is MaxPax going to stay on this 1 gate? He really does like the 1 gate, man. A little bit of a blocky block right there. MaxPax going to get by. You can't actually, like, really prevent unless you build buildings. You always drill in. But here MaxPax goes once again. And he's going to be going for this same expansion. Almost certainly we will see from him jumping up into the Stargate once again. I mean, that's... Anytime you see a 1-gate expansion come up, it's, like, always Stargate. Because Stargate's the only thing that has potential to deal with everything. Like, you could do something like a Robo, right? Say you do this and you go Robo, but your opponent goes Void Ray, you lose, right? Whereas, like I said, basically, there's no better way to say it. The Stargate is the only thing that has potential to hold everything. So here, this game is taking a very different approach. He's making 2 Adepts. So this will keep some pressure on. There is a possibility that he utilizes his probe to, like, throw down a pylon that would, like, block maybe another pylon being made. I'm not sure if there's a spot for that. I believe that there is. You can do things like put a pylon down and then cancel as your Adepts are coming to let them in. Both sides going Stargate. Oh, God. He went 2 Adepts Stargate? Oh, 2 Adepts Stargate Nexus. Okay. 2 Adepts Stargate Nexus is fine. But if you go 2 Adepts Stargate, like 2 Adepts, that's crazy talk. That's an SOS build. Okay, so 2 Adept versus 2 Adept here. Get some damage on the 1 from MaxPax, which is going to continue to go across the map. He really wants to find out what this tech is. He won't be able to because the shield battery gets started. Nice block there as well. This is going to prevent mining for a little bit down here, but obviously a shield battery and Stalker can push away herO's Adepts. Nice little shade out. And this is being highly annoying, obviously. He's not making any units right now. Both sides focusing on getting out their air units. Oracles on both sides. herO does go into a Phoenix next. And he actually lets this finish. You would think... Now, hold on. herO's got 26 probes. Like, he has to kill the battery. Right? Like, fairly certain. I mean, I guess you could, like, recall out probes, but, like, that feels so weird. Like, I think you just kill it. Now, the Oracle, it gets a tag. It does some scouting, but feels a little bit bad, right? I don't think he got as much as he wanted there. Goes ahead and kills his opponents as well. Okay, ooh, hold on. The double Adept can definitely change things. You've got to line up their shots. That's a great lift. That's a fantastic lift. So, Adepts, if you time them to shoot at the same time, they will kill a probe when a battery is around. So, Very, very important to be careful about things like that, but that was a strong lift from MaxPax. That's one of the main ways that you deal with adepts with a build like this. Just get a lift off and pick them off. Twilight's coming up on both sides. Couple probe advantage here for MaxPax. herO does have, like, I believe he has a... Yeah, look, it's 3 Phoenix against 1 Phoenix, so that's very, very good for herO. He's basically already won the Phoenix War, and I think the Phoenix War won't occur. I'd be surprised if MaxPax made any more Phoenixes. Forces that overcharge and does back up. Good play by MaxPax. I think he did need the overcharge. You don't want to drop that Phoenix right then, because then you're going to lose a lot of probes as well. Going to fly back in and try to deal with it. Should be targeting the hurt Phoenix, and does. So he's going to get it. So good pick off there, but is going to lose a few probes. Dark Shrine on both sides. Look at that. Robo coming up for herO. Yeah, can't see that. You'd have to finish the shade to see that. And he gets his own Robo. So Robo's on both sides. Neither player should lose to DT here. And remember, someone in the chat before said, whoever went DT every game won. They're both going DT. Does this mean the fans win? I think they already did, right? StarCraft's a great game. We love it. Okay, some more harassment coming up. Not really getting anything there. Blink much faster for MaxPax. Is he going to be able to get aggressive? I don't know. herO definitely heavier on harassment-based units, right? Like, when you look at the supply, 19 to 20, you look at that and you'd say, okay, well, they're pretty even. But it's like, there's 3 Adepts and 2 Phoenixes left, right? So that's 10 supply. Half of the supply is harassment units, whereas for MaxPax, you know, he's basically purely on Stalker. So right now, MaxPax, straight up, heads up, has a better army. But DTs... DTs. Both sides have DTs. Let's see what they do. MaxPax DT goes after the Nexus. Both sides have an Observer. Oh, that DT gets caught immediately. This one has to run. This little piggy went all the way home. Okay, well, they blocked the DTs basically perfectly. And look at the double forge from MaxPax. Oh, God. This guy is very interesting the way that he plays. Now, forge timings in PvP are a statement that you do not believe that your opponent can attack you. Right? You don't have the potential to kill them. They don't have the potential to kill you. Whenever that's the case, it is correct to get upgrades. Other points in time, it is not correct to get upgrades because PvP is on a knife's edge a lot of the time. So the fact that he got 1-1 means that his read is that herO can't kill him and he can't kill herO. We're going to see if he's right about that. Because herO right now, well, honestly, he's not doing too much. He's adding 2 gates and getting charge. And this DT is actually doing a little bit of work for MaxPax. This is really nice. Solid DT. Now... Am I mistaken? I believe we do not have charge here for MaxPax. So he's going to have to sit back in a very defensive stance. Now, goes after that Immortal. Whoa, 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 whoa. MaxPax goes double forge and then dives that deep? Surprising, honestly. Not a fan of this move from MaxPax. I feel like if you're going double forge, you don't ever go forward with your units until 1-1 is done. And honestly, till 2-2 is done. Like, this is bad news. MaxPax can't hold this expand. He cannot hold that. He's dead. Like, that was a blunder. To borrow a term from chess, like, that is just not how you do it right there. You go double forge and then, like, try to kill their Immortal when they're sitting in a defensive stance. It just doesn't make sense. And so herO is going to be able to take this game, I think. That should be it. Like, he is reducing the Stalker count so quickly. Now, there's an Overcharge, there's a Cannon, there's a Mortal. Back up, kill the Nexus, and you're just so far ahead. You don't have to actually kill him. You kill the Nexus, and you're good to go. Now, MaxPax has 1-1. 1-1 is just finishing now. The only thing I can think in the whole world for him is mass charge blink. Because, and I mean, obviously make like an Archon, right? Like if you have a couple DTs, make an Archon. But like, I can't think of anything else. Like that's really, that's it. That's the only way to utilize your 1/1. But you have to have almost exactly the same army, right? Like, and he's so far behind army size, 37 to 67. So yeah, you know, this game, that I think he will in a moment. You can see that gigantic difference as far as army supply goes. Plus 30 army supply for the guy with the additional base. MaxPax is going up to Disruptor Tech. It's literally the only thing he can do. The only way to come back from a game like this, 100%, is Disruptor shots. Disruptor and a Dream, man. You always got hope with a Disruptor. So if he gets 2 big Disruptor shots, maybe there's a small chance to come back. But herO is moving across the map. He can probably kill MaxPax, like right now. Look at this. He doesn't even wait for the rest of his army. Charges in, targeting down that Immortal. Okay, backs up as the overcharge is made. herO going to regroup. His army is just so much bigger, so much better right now. 14 Zealots against 6, 17 Stalkers against 11. Huge difference. 2 Archons against 0 Archons. Huge, huge difference. MaxPax trying to harass with a DT. Goes forward. Yeah. I mean, you're not able to stop that, man. The Archon's doing a great job as well. Blinks forward. GG! And herO going to be the champion. Doing what he could not do at BlizzCon. Winning, I mean, BlizzCon, IEM Katowice. Winning the tournament. Yeah, that was a huge blunder from MaxPax. I mean, I explained the thought process behind Forges. Forges mean you go Forge in PvP when you can't kill them and they can't kill you. And then he, like, way overcommitted, lost a ton of Stalkers, and lost everything before he can get the 1/1 done. So, like, a huge mistake from MaxPax, unfortunately. But he played very well throughout the tournament. Obviously, this is extremely late for him. He generally plays both cups on this day. So cheers to MaxPax for putting out some great games. Beating Dark on the way as well. Huge. But herO is the champion. So congrats to him.